baddest man on the planet. It's a pretty cool plaque.
I had that made, man.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool plaque. No, I like that a lot. So
yeah, I know.
It's unique. It's different. It's a conversation piece. It does appeal a little bit to different type of collector. And this type of stuff, just so you know, I do get quite often. This is special.
Yes.
That doesn't show up very often at all. I feel like I know you guys. Boulder, Colorado, from Kurt and Laura. This one is addressed to Pete, Honey, Ruby, and Miss Walters is on it too. So let's open this one up. You guys are really spoiling us lately. Oh, a cat person. How about that? I will wear that hat. Oh, look at that. I already have this t-shirt, so maybe one of the guys will enjoy it. Got identical. If you watch enough more my videos, you will see me wearing this one. Very cool. Boulder, Colorado. This is a good size too, extra large, so nice. Thank you so much. One of the guys will enjoy it. I don't need the two. We got some nuts. And we got a bunch of toys. Oh, Honey's gonna love them. So she loves them, but these toys are everywhere throughout the shop on the ground because she plays with them and drags them around, you know? So I wonder if they have catnip in them. Yep, catnip filled, so she'll love those. And then smelly sardines. Huh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wow, you guys keep spoiling us. Once again, thank you very much. Let's get into today's video. How did you end up with this?
That's my father had a stroke, so I had to clean his basement garage out.
And that was
it
there?
It was
okay.
in there.
But
so,
no knife, huh?
No knife.
And I wish the knife. So I'm gonna be like 100% honest with you. All these years that I've been doing, I had this knife only here once.
Okay.
This was probably 6-7 years ago, and I sold it to the gentleman somewhere in Boston, I think. Yeah, in Massachusetts, in Boston, I think. It was in good condition, had no sheet.
Ah.
I would love to dig his stuff up and see if he still needs a sheet for the knife, although this one is a little rough.
Right.
That knife was also rough. I think I sold that knife for like 900 or close to it. I was asking 1,000, and I think I got it.
I've been told that that's $300 to $500.
If you get the set complete,
No.
you have a knife.
Just
No,
with
but
that.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
yeah, knife
yeah.
with this, they can go for like $1,500.
Right.
It's definitely legit. It's original. It is a little rough, but hey, it's 100 years old.
Right,
You know.
right.
So a lot of these didn't even survive. The 1918 knife, very sought after. Tons of replicas. Tons of copies are out there. You know, people are selling them for $100, $150. Just copies, right? But to find a real one, it's really, really hard. So I'm interested even in this rusty scabbard, long as we can agree on a price. So let's set that aside for a second. So I know the history now. This is in the possession of your father-in-law. At one point he got it, probably.
Yes. It could have been from his.
Is that also from his place?
Yes.
Okay. So that kind of makes sense now, you know, some older stuff.
Yes, and I know this was my grandfather's because I used to go out to the lake and he'd be sitting there and pulling his.
It's got that grandfather smell.
Although he didn't drink Falstaff, it was Budweiser. With the church key.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's dirty, needs to be cleaned up a little bit.
Right.
The biggest thing about these is 90% of the time when you find these, the bottoms are all rusted out. They have holes. And they're kind of useless. They're just, you know.
Showpiece.
But it's still a showpiece
It's still,
no matter what. Nobody's
right.
taking out this to a picnic anymore.
Right.
But it's still a very good piece. The Pioneer turntable runs good. Little damage on top here from smoking back in the day. But hey, the party was going on.
That's
Where do you put
right.
your cigarette? Right on the edge, right? Let me go find another record. And this one we talked about, we tested. It's slipping that belt.
Needs a belt. Yeah.
I think the cassettes, actually, I'm gonna say no. I tell you why. There's a lot of stuff here that it's missing. There's a lot of stuff that it's pre-recorded.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay.
I don't do well with the stuff. I do have a lot of these titles already here.
Fine.
I'm gonna say no on this, okay?
Okay.
I'm also gonna say no on the 8-track taps, like I told you before.
Mm-hmm.
And this realistic equalizer, just no.
Yeah.
I just, that brand for some reason,
Oh, yeah.
I can't move that stuff at all, you know?
Okay.
So I'm gonna say no on this. What are you thinking on these 3 items? And then separately, if you want to deal and wheel on the...
Let's see.
And this type of stuff, just so you know, I do get quite often.
Mm-hmm.
This is special.
Yes.
That doesn't show up very often at all to find, even though that if this was laying somewhere on the table, nobody would probably even pay attention. You walking by it, you gotta know what it is,
Right.
you know? So it's a 1918 scabbard from extremely rare knife to find. I think I'm trying to think, there is a special name that they call them. Buster, duster, or something.
Knuckle duster.
Knuckle duster, something
Yeah.
like that.
They
Yeah.
had the triangles out on the front, and then on the end of the, I don't know what you call it, the hilt.
Yeah.
On the end of it.
Yeah.
Skull buster. Yeah. Yes.
And, yeah, and that, like I told you,
So-
that was banned by Geneva Convention after World War I because that knife created way too much damage, you know, to soldiers. So, what are you thinking? Talk to me.
$400.
For what?
All of it.
For everything?
Yes. Because you probably get 5 or 6 out of this.
No, I think you were right. About $300 to $400
Yeah.
maybe on the scabbard, because it is a little bit rough. But okay, $400
That's a good deal for you on that.
would be better at 3.
No.
I'm thinking 150 and 150.
Oh,
I'm
no.
trying to double my money
Oh,
on this.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking 150 for this.
Yeah, but see, I could put that online myself and easily sell that.
Do it.
Thank you. Sure. 2 and 2.
I'll give you 2 for this, like you want. For this, I'll give you 2.
If
but
you
this
do 2 for this.
$150. I don't want to go higher on this. I don't. You know I gotta get a belt for this. I gotta replace it.
$8, and then that's $50. That's $100. That's $50. There's $200 there. There's
Yeah.
$200 there, and you double your money.
No, how am I gonna double my money? There's $200 here when I'm all said and done with this that I make it out of it. This is $50, $60 at the most that I will get out of
Okay.
it. A turntable I will probably get about 120. Okay, this another $50, $60.
Yeah.
So there's not a whole lot of money to be made here. So if I'm giving you 2 and 150 for this, 350, I think it's fair offer. It is. Because here I'm gonna try.
Don't forget, I spent $100 already.
And I really appreciate that. You're getting a very cool clock. Yeah, I think that's fair. I'll give you what you want for this. I'll give you 200. This is $150. I can't go any higher. I really can't. Is there something special in there that talks to you back or something?
my research.
And I haven't even looked up that turntable. I'm kind of curious what it brings on the market now.
I was seeing
11, 15.
$100 on his was a good deal for me, and a good deal for you. You could. They're kind of
All over the place. It's all about the condition of
Yeah,
them, you know.
right.
Here's one with the box.
Okay.
Man, that almost looks like your box.
It does.
Beat to hell. Is that you?
No.
No, like seriously, look at that.
Yeah. Well, they don't.
And
they
that
don't,
one
they don't
was,
last
look,
forever.
$123. So I was right. It does bring about 120. On a good day, maybe I'll get $150. This is this is what I'm hoping that I'll make the most money on it. You good? Okay. All right. Awesome. Love it. And I'm not even. Usually, I'm very excited about electronics.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited about this.
Sure.
Because
I was too when I
He
did my
when he found
research.
it.
Because even to most people, this looks like nothing.
Right.
This is piece of history, very hard to find. And the guy who's out there who has a knife and doesn't have this will want this.
He's gonna give you
So
500.
my guy, I gotta call him. I just gotta dig out the paperwork. It's been like 6-7 years since I sold it, but
So as I told you, that having the 2 belt hooks on there makes it worth
it's a
the money.
key too. Yeah, they usually fall off because they have rivets on them and they just fall off. So very cool piece. All right, I do need your ID. I'll write you up. Yeah.
You know, just schedule something to
Cincinnati,
come out and see it. Just 'cause it's kind of hard to, you know.
70631, patent number.
Very similar inside of it.
Well, hopefully within the next few minutes,
But-
but we'll see.
Yeah. How much that one went for? 305.
Yeah.
3, 2. I mean, I'm sure they made. Yeah, I'm sure they made a lot of different ones. The front, you know, dials look different, but the inside guts, as far as the mechanism goes, is
Yeah.
probably the same.
I mean, there's
for that
other
one.
ones on here that this is the highest.
Yeah, see, people are asking even $900 there. No, that's
Well, that's a
different. That's
different
different, Clark. That's what I mean. The market changed on these, obviously. When I bought it almost 3 years ago,
It looks better.
I paid
You gotta-
$300.
You
You
gotta
know?
turn and burn on these things.
So
Nobody even made you an offer ever, huh?
Really didn't do much looking at.
He wants it.
I'm good with that.
come on, man.
No,
I
I like-
see you eyeballing it from the side here, like.
Really,
That's exactly what I'm
It's a
looking for.
monstrosity. You need something smaller, man.
Right.
Takes up too much room now.
Beautiful
put it right on your wrist.
fireplace.
Yeah, right.
No,
yeah, yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You have a beautiful fireplace with the mantle. That's where you put
Yeah,
it.
right. That would be nice. Yeah.
That would be really nice, you know.
I'm trying to get rid of more stuff in my
Yeah.
house, not add more stuff. You know.
early 90s.
Well, would you be a buyer at $200?
I don't want to know.
Come on,
I appreciate
man.
it, but it's not my style.
I know it's not.
No, I don't believe there's anything.
No, it's
But I'll buy some other stuff from you.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
As long as you buy something.
I will.
But here, look what I found on this. So it is shrapnel. They made on purpose. So these are letter openers.
Okay.
Look how many different ones
Yeah.
and people make them. And they are from the World War I era. You know, these openers. There's one example here that somebody's trying to sell, nicely polished one on eBay. World War I trench hard letter opener, shrapnel, $137.
Yeah, I know.
It's unique, it's different, it's a conversation piece. It does appeal a little bit to different type of collector because not only that this is right associated with World War I, it's got that shrapnel on it and it's like, okay, something different.
Yeah.
Any idea what you want to get out of it? Nothing sold. There's that one that somebody's selling for like $130.
Yeah.
I don't know what I can get for it. I never had one before here,
Yeah.
so.
It's just been sitting in a shelf, so I was figuring what your best offer could be. Didn't cost me anything, so.
Yeah.
it all-
Well, at least I was right on with my guess what it
Yeah.
was.
I mean, look at some of them. They go pretty fancy with them. Look how this one is nicely cleaned up and a piece of shrapnel attached to it. I don't know, $40.
Sure. Yeah, I'm cool.
I'm
And-
sorry,
and
yeah.
hopefully maybe I can double my money.
Looking
You know?
through my
So,
Hopefully
I
more.
missed it. What did we do?
$40.
little
40 bucks, yeah.
lens here, and I don't know if I can. Let's see what it says. This device.
And I'll maybe clean up a little bit the blade on it, and everything else I'll leave the patina on the shrapnel because it makes kind of
1999.
cool
I got
looking.
a really old German coin.
Yeah, this actually I'm gonna pass.
Okay,
So.
cool. I'll keep
This
it with
is
my
just
collection.
different. This is just totally different,
Yeah.
you know. So it might be appealing to a lot of different people, you know. So
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the people that come in and like look at the different war stuff. And
yeah,
I figured
and
something
I do
like
have a
that.
little section like that of
Yeah.
military stuff, so we'll fit right in there. So you bought this huge lot of rings, right? Like custom rings, and this thing was in there. I got a feeling. So here, I'll show it to the camera. He's got to do a little close-up to people know what this is. This would be a Jewish star right on it or something. But somebody, I think, had something glued to it, like a picture. When you open this up, what do you think this is? Don't touch it because I don't know how. No, I wouldn't. Don't do that.
It's an incense.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, there's
smells like
there's
sweet.
like a
Okay.
fingernail and some
So
hair.
somebody's had,
It's a voodoo ring, right?
yeah, it's a voodoo ring, but somebody, I think they had their dog picture on it, and I think that's the dog's hair with their nail in it from the paw.
It was like glued.
You want to smell it again?
It was like
Smell it.
I saw the hinge that was glued shut, and I pried it open. I'm like, I don't know what this is, but it's
almost
kind of
like,
creepy.
It's like
Ooh.
a tobacco-y smell or something.
Oh, did you smell this?
I don't want
But
to smell
no,
it.
it's like this,
I smell like an incensey smell or
like
something.
1930s perfume, like
Yeah,
from back in the day.
But it's
really.
not like nasty. I mean, not that it's good, but it's not like.
But it's like
toilet.
actually
Right?
men's cologne, not women's cologne.
Yeah.
But what
At
I
first,
see,
I thought this was a stamp. You know how they put the wax
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
stamps in,
yeah.
like that kind of thing.
but you see all this hair is like,
Yeah.
and
It's like all
you
sticky
could
and
see the
nasty.
glue around here, like somebody had the picture of something on it.
I would
It's
never
It's
smell
a
that
weird
thing,
one. But what does it say on here?
I don't-
Crane?
When I used Google Lens, some of these symbols popped up in the star and stuff, and it was like witchcraft stuff.
Oh, really?
So I'm like, man,
Huh.
this thing is creepy now. Like,
So maybe it's not a Jewish star. Maybe it means something else,
Like
like stars. You know,
What is it called? The pentagram?
because in
Satanic
every
worship?
triangle has a different something
Oh,
else,
symbol in there,
symbols in there all the way around it. Maybe you guys know out there what this might be. If you do, drop a comment below. I'm kind of curious. You know.
did we get a close up of the inside here?
Well, he did that already. Yeah, he did that. I don't know what's inside. I mean, we kind of speculating that it might be a dog.
Classy pup.
This thing at all?
What is it, a mixer or something?
Yeah. Never been.
Oh, Gemini. Gemini CDM 3250. Okay, I'll look that up. Man, seen a better day.
It's been in storage
It's
since
been
he
in storage?
passed for
Okay.
about 4 years.
Okay.
Family got tired of spending the money on storage.
I don't see a power supply. Yeah, no power supply for this guy. I might have that kind of cable though. I might have a cable like that. So, Ryan, can you match this?
Yeah. Yeah, we have that cord.
Let's see if it powers on. Sorry. All right, who do you have here? We got Seabrook from Black Hawks. Good size. All right, who else we got?
Like last week when he brought these in, I questioned because of the way
That's a
this
fake.
patch is
That's
sewn
a
on
fake
here.
jersey, 100%.
Okay.
That one is good. But this one... Well, wait a minute. Because now I'm looking at this one closer
Because
here.
that patch is sewn differently. You don't. It's not as
Yeah.
noticeable that it's sewn on there.
There's so many fakes out there, you know, I gotta be really careful. There's so many of them that are putting out that you can go on a flea market and buy for 25 bucks a pop, you know, so...
Like this one, I kind of questioned the way the armpit
Yeah.
was sewn and stuff. And
Yeah. I mean, look how it's done. All crooked, not even. You know, look, it's touching a number. They would never do this when that's a real deal, you know?
Okay.
So, yeah, I think I'm gonna say no on these jerseys. See what's happening here? Like everything is crumbled. If you have a legit one that you're paying 120 bucks for it, it's perfect. you
Yeah,
know?
I just
So-
cleaned these out of my brother's closet. So
Yeah, so this one is actually, I think, good. This is a real Urlacher one. All right, so that one is possibly good. Who is this? USA. So this is also Kane. Okay. Yeah. I mean, everything like this, it shouldn't be happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the frame.
Yeah. So yeah, all these I will pass.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm
We
gonna
got
say
one more
no to
thing to
that.
bring in.
Okay. So that's which Gemini was that? Gemini.
it's the CDM 3250.
Oh, Iron Mike.
Okay.
That was my holy grail, but if I gotta move out because things going with the wife, can't take everything.
And who authenticated this? So,
Global Authentics. I feel like I had this before. I think they got bought out by. Oh, was it Beckett? They're legit. Back in the day, I think they were pretty popular, and then they got bought out. I don't remember exactly by who. Aaron Mike Tyson, World Heavyweight Champion, the baddest man on the planet. It's a pretty cool plaque.
I had that made, man.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool plaque. No, I like that a lot. So, career record 56 with 44 KOs. So, I'll be honest, I don't know what his stuff right now brings. I gotta definitely look that up to see what the market does on this, you know?
Yeah.
Did you acquire it at some auction, or you just bought it off somebody, or?
No, it was part of my brother's storage.
Okay.
Comic books, that, jerseys, all the other stuff I brought in here, the Patrick King gloves, the Sugar Ray Leonard boxing glove,
Still got those.
the, what was it, Mike Dicker helmet, I think.
Yeah.
Man, look at the spread on this. So I'm looking at all this stuff sold.
Mm-hmm.
Single glove, just like you have, $107, $148, $230, $170. Man, 44, that sucks. 100, 115, 89. So a little bit all over the place. Here you do have a nice case. You got that nice plaque. What are you thinking? What do you want to get out of this?
150. The case itself was about $90 from online, and then I had the plaque made.
At 150, I don't think I can make any money. Look what they're bringing, you know. Average about $100 here, you know. This is the highest one that it's sold, and it's authenticated by Beckett for $230. I mean, I'd like it, but $100. That's all I'm gonna do on it. I mean, you're seeing what they're bringing, you know.
Yeah.
That's the problem with Mike. He likes to sign a lot of stuff, so there's a lot of it out there, you know. Let me see what I can do on the Gemini.
Okay.
So maybe we will do like a bundle thing, you know.
Yeah.
New, 129 used. At $50. That's it
For the Gemini.
for Gemini, and then like $10 for the Urlacher jersey here. So then between all three, you would have 160 here. The used ones, a lot of them here, right around $100, you know. What do you think?
It's fine.
Works?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's do it. Oh, you know what? No, I'm wrong. We got one. Oh no, I gave you that one back. I thought that one was the USA jersey. I thought it was great. Never mind. Just me talking in my head. Hopefully I'll sell this glove faster than the Sugar Ray. Lots of people comment on that. I got it back there in a case, and
Yeah, I seen it last week. Well, I mean, it's displayed, the Tyson's displayed nice with a plaque, so it shouldn't have a hard time. Plus, it's Tyson. Everybody was going crazy for it when everybody thought they was going to box that YouTuber.
oh yeah. Yeah, whatever happened to that?
I think it was just a hype, and then but
Logan Paul, right? Logan
Yeah.
Paul. Yeah.
Then they said that Tyson had an issue, a health issue, on the
Yeah.
airplane, that it was postponed and it's not going to happen. Now they're saying it's going to be a later date. So who knows?
I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what is he now? 50, 60, 55 or
56.
something? 56? I think he lands one punch.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've
he
watched a
knocks
lot
him
of
out.
his training videos,
Yeah.
and he's still knocking the air out
He's
of
a
his trainers.
machine. He's a machine.
He's
I don't
built
ca-
a lot different than he's not a normal human being.
Yeah.
He's built
Yeah,
different.
it's just
He didn't know he had that kind of strength until he's 11 years old and he fought a bully, and it was just downhill from there.
he's like, I got something. yeah, he's one hell of a fighter for sure.
I mean, my buddies and I joke around. I was like, "Hey, would you let Tyson hit you in the face for like this amount of money?" I go, "Well, if I can guarantee I'm gonna live, after
Well,
that hit, you know.
That's the thing. There's no guarantee. That's the problem. You know?
And if I have, you know, dental insurance, a good dental plan at the time, yeah, I'll probably.
Might be a little bit slower than you used to be.
Can't be any more slower than I am now.
All right, so 120, 40, 60. Okay, 160. Thanks, man.
Thank
All
you.
right, take care. So on a hottest day this summer, which is how hot it is out there. With index, they said like 105 or something. Pretty warm day. I decided to put a jacket for you guys to display it. Now, general public cannot buy these jackets. This is from famous Portillo's here in town. And you have to work for them. I think the first one that you get after 10 years and then 20 or 25 years, and they also give you these buttons and pins that after every year that you work you would get, you know, like year number 2, number 4. So this gentleman worked for them forever. Never worn this jacket. It's brand new. It is 2XL, so I usually wear extra large, and it is a little bit too big for me. But this is a unique, definitely unique item representing 60th year anniversary here, the patch. A bunch of pins to come with it. To be honest with you guys, I have no idea what to price this at. I took a shot at it. It's a good customer of mine that we did business over many, many years, you know?
It's a little hot. You saw Jack.
Well, that's what I said. I picked the hottest day in the summer to show this off. But it's cool. And this will come with all these pins. All these little pins come with it. I know there's a lot of fans that like the vintage Portillo style, but this is kind of unique. Only for employees, not many of them out there, so it's kind of unique piece. You know those Portillo signs from 4 years ago that I sold, that pandemic related, because it was like for pickup only, they had the serve area thing. Those sold immediately, kind of crazy, but if you guys are interested, let's wheel and deal. Hit me up. Let's make a deal on this. So listen, let me ask you, what are you thinking on these? What do you want to get out of these?
I don't know.
This is not a high-end stuff, okay? This is the product that was put out by Avon, you know, collaboration with Avon, and it's just,
Come on, honey.
they all have Avon numbers here.
Okay. Yeah, I got no idea about any of these things. I couldn't find like anything really on.
I find ton of them. Look what they're bringing, $2, $12, $9. Somebody sold a big lot here for, they were asking 65, they took an offer. There's no money in these.
Okay.
I put them out here maybe for $5 a piece, that's about it. So, same thing with these, $12, $19.99, you know, $9.99. I just,
Yeah, I just didn't know.
what are you thinking?
they're
What do you
just-
want to get out of it?
I don't know, give me $50 for all of it.
No, I can't. If you say 25, I'll give you 25. And I'll try to double my money basically here. There's no money here, you know what I mean? It's,
No, I understand.
even if I put these 5 a piece, you know, I mean, I just, if I'm gonna buy these, I gotta buy them cheap from you, you know, to make sense for me to
No, I
take up
understand.
the room on the shelves for that kind of money is just, so it's totally your call on it. And I totally
It's like a
understand
boomerang
if
cat,
25 bucks is not enough, I
Come
get it.
on.
But
Come
I don't want to spend any more than
I
that.
know.
No, I get you. Yeah, 25 would just be too low.
Okay.
I think for me.
No problem.
Yeah, I didn't know what anything was really worth or anything.
Yeah.
So I mean,
No problem,
They-
no problem, man.
ain't worth a lot. That's fine by me. Find a shelf, I guess. I wasn't sure my dad always bought all this old stuff. Diecast and everything.
Yeah, like these Avon things, you know, they made a collaboration with Avon, and it's just, now actually Avon, I think, just went bankrupt, I heard, for some reason. You know, they're the famous manufacturer of the perfume and things like that, you know, so.
Yeah, I understand. I get you. Thank you for taking a look at them, yeah, at least.
Alright, sorry, man.
No, it's okay. Can't expect everything to be worth money, you know?
Very true.
It's the unfortunate side of life. Reynolds?
Alright, thank you. Have a good one. Thanks.
You too. Thank you.
Are we gonna do the card? Are you gonna help, or are you just gonna lay here? Huh? Look at you.
You're loving it. All right, guys. Postcard time. 1,038. Ouch. 1,039, 1,040, 1,041, 1,042, 1,043, 1,044, 1,045, 1,046, 1,047. Man, this is hard to say. 1,048, 1,049. This one, a big one, international. 1,050. Guys, thank you so much for all the postcards, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.